Hi guys, it's Andy from Nismo Tech UK. We're having a overview here for Buffalo, and in front of us we have the 2TB LinkStation 410 LS410D. Now this personal NAS drive is also available in 3 and 4TB, and just looking at the front of the box, obviously we can see the Buffalo branding along the top here, along with an image of the actual device. Also it mentions here that it is the 2TB single drive network storage that we have here, and a little bit of information about the actual drive. Obviously it's up to 80 megabits per second with regards to its performance. Moving it around to the side of the box, it gives you information as to how to create your own personal cloud. It mentions here that you can connect to this device anytime, anywhere, and there are apps available for Apple and Android in order to be able to upload and control media on this device. You can stream movies and music to any form of iOS or Android device, and probably also to any smart TV as well. View and share photos and slideshows, and upload files to your LinkStation from anywhere. Onto the back of the box, so we do have the Buffalo branding again. Over on this side, a little bit of information in multiple languages, and a little diagram here as to how to basically stream and the different option, or the actual option that they recommend. Also you have the wireless router here connected to your devices, the LinkStation in the middle, and then via web access you can use the various different devices to access it. Down here it does mention about the transfer speed and the test environment that they use to obtain the 80 megabits per second test result. We will be doing a separate video on the actual performance on this drive a little bit later, so make sure you keep your eye out for that. On this side it mentions the package contents as to what's inside, so we'll look at that in a moment, and a little bit of technical specification. Now one thing it doesn't mention on the actual box is that it does contain a Marvel ARM ADA 370 CPU, which runs at 1.2 gigahertz, and also 512 megabits of DDR3 RAM. So let's have a look on the inside of the box and see what we get. We have a quick setup guide for the PC, some form of regulatory compliance information, a setup CD, just make sure that we have everything that's from there. Here we go. And this is a little leaflet about how to access it via the web, and obviously I assume involves information about the apps that are available as well. So let's pull this out, get rid of the cartons, get the drive. We have here, what do we have here? We have various different plug adapters. Yep, so that's the one that we need here in the UK, so it has all that in there. Also comes with a power supply. Okay, so there's the actual power supply, and also you just basically attach onto there the relevant plug that you require. A flat white RJ45 cable, and obviously the actual device itself. So let's just put that back over there and have a quick look around the actual device. Okay, so this drive's actually quite heavy. I'm not quite sure as to the actual weight on this. Let me just have a look. Weighs 1.3 kilograms, so for a NAS drive it's actually quite bulky. Not quite sure why it's so dusty on the bottom, because it's not been out the packaging, but there we go. So on here you do have obviously two LED lights. One's going to be for the power, one's going to be for the activity, but they are quite small and discreet, so we'll plug that in a moment and just sort of see how bright those lights are. On the back, the device does actually feature a fan to obviously keep everything nice and cool. Some NAS drives don't have them, some do, so it'll be interesting to see if this creates any form of noise. We have the on-off switch, Kensington lock, a USB port here on the back, which basically you can connect like a printer to this device, which will obviously then enable that device or that printer to become Wi-Fi or wireless, and obviously be able to sort of share and communicate, you know, obviously around your network, and obviously the all-important RJ45 connector and the power connector. So there isn't really much more to sort of tell you about the actual device itself. Obviously you can do things like share iTunes. You've got apps available on Android and iOS devices, and also there is actually a remote for BitTorrent, which is nice to see, but that's only available via an Android app. So give me a moment, I'm just going to quickly plug this device in and we'll see what it looks like when it's powered on, and see if we can listen to that fan. Now, as you can see, I have just connected the device up to the power. The light itself isn't particularly bright, so that's good to see that it's not going to distract yourself or anyone in the room, and it's not going to be blinking away madly in the corner. One thing that I did notice when connecting this device up to the power source is that it does vibrate rather a lot when starting the actual device up. Once it's sort of stabilised itself and everything's powered up and ready to go, it is pretty silent. You don't really sort of feel any vibration. Now, I've got it connected on this side to my table here, so with this sort of rubber sort of surface, you're not going to get that much vibration, which is good. And they've also installed 4 little tiny rubber feet on this side, so if you were to have it that way round, you're not obviously going to get the vibration. So all in all, reasonably good drive. Very impressed with the way it looks, very sleek. The performance is obviously going to be a key thing for a lot of people, so make sure you check out our benchmark testing that we're going to be doing on this particular device. Hope you like the overview that we've done today for this Buffalo LinkStation 410, and we'll see you in our next review. We hoped you liked our video review. If you did, then please leave a like, as well as any comments or questions you may have down below. Full details and specifications on this item can be found at our website, nismotech.com, along with all the links for purchasing if you wish. Also on our site you'll find our latest reviews and current giveaways, plus a lot more. We look forward to seeing you in our next review.